First one here, bitches.
That is the second time I've been banged today. And it feels good.
I'm third, you bitch assholes.
Good morning. Good morning. I hope you can hear me. If not, I'm screwed. That is the one that I used. Okay, so here's the fun thing that happened. Let me get my teacup out here. Good morning. Good morning. I'm a little bit I'm having a little bit of a time this morning. So here's the thing that happened. My OBS got corrupted and I had to reinstall it and I lost all of my scenes. So I spent last night remaking my scenes. So there's a few things missing, but that's okay. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you for getting your trinket. What? No. I just needed a second to put my blanket on. Cold. Okay. My OBS decided that it hated me and I lost all my screens. So I lost all of my scenes, which is fine. I just put them back in. I suspect that all of it is connected. I'm going to be honest with you. Although the OBS thing was kind of entirely my fault. And I will explain why. So Vaz was asking in my snack chat a little bit ago if it's possible to back up your scenes. It is. There's several different ways to do it. But I have not done that since my first crash. I used to keep it like a working copy and then a copy of it on my Steam OBS, which I don't use. And I haven't done that. But the OBS that I do use is one that I have through a special Twitch program, which is like it's like a beta test. So it's like coded to work with Twitch systems and to optimize streaming and things like that. So I'm in a beta test program and like if you've been around me for a while, y'all know that I do that. I like to be in beta test programs. I do it for Discord. I do it for other things too because I like to break things. So I upgraded to the new version of the OBS, and this is a problem that's happening like across the board for people. I upgraded to the new version of OBS, and it just like fucking hated all of my screens. So they all stopped working. They all were, it was crashing every time I opened it, and it said that there was a problem with a scene, but it didn't tell me which scene, so I couldn't get rid of it. I couldn't like turn it off. I couldn't delete it. I don't know what scene it was. Also, let me do something really quickly here because I know that I don't have this saved. Here we go. Okay. Why? Why for did this just happen? There we go. Like there, we'll go with the captions. That might be why Revy also struggles with technology. Also, let me turn this on. Do I have any like gentle Spotify? None of my Spotify is like gentle. All of it is like because that's what I like to listen to. So do I have anything that's like not crazy on my Spotify that I can just like listen to? Can we just do like chill vibes? So that there's some music. Yeah, we'll call that chill. And then there it is. It should show up at the top. It did. So, okay. On to the subject of anyway, this OBS thing was entirely my fault. Absolutely my fault. I should have backed it up and I didn't. And I upgraded to a corrupted version of OBS, which everybody's having a problem with when they've updated it. It's not just me. It's like across the board. This is a problem. So I had to roll back my version, and when I rolled back my version with the install, it deleted all of my scenes. So entirely my fault. I am blame. It was my hubris that got me. So like on to talking about this kind of technical stuff. This is something that I did want to talk about this morning. I'm actually not having tea. I'm having coffee this morning. I have a vanilla cappuccino. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats. I always appreciate them. So I'm having a vanilla cappuccino this morning. And it's good. So this is your chance. I have some breakfast sandwiches. If you want to sit and have breakfast with me, please sit and have breakfast with me. If you see me chewing, which you will because my model picks it up. If you want to sit and have breakfast with me, please come and sit. It's mate time. Have breakfast with me. Enjoy your coffee, enjoy your tea. We're gonna just chat a little bit this morning, in part because of some of the tech issues that I've been having. One of the things that I have noticed is that my computer is chugging. And I couldn't figure out why. Well, I only have one stick of RAM. And it's, oh no, do I not have any tags? Oh no, I do have tags, okay. I only have one stick of RAM. And it is only 16 gigabytes. So every time I try and play a game and have all of my VTubing stuff running, my computer is like, hold on, I don't like it. Hold on. This is a problem. Wait. This is scary. I don't like it. Help. So, something that I'm gonna have to buy before I can play any of the more intensive games that I have, like, I am waiting to try a Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. I have them in my library. I just can't play them. I could play them if I turned off my VTuber and if I turned off all of my, like, my stuff, but, like, you guys like to throw things at me, right? You like to see the VTuber. So that's, that's kind of where we're at. Just if you weren't aware, I did lose my PNG in my last, like, explosion thing. If it's crashing because of overclocking, then you probably need to, adjust your output settings. I don't know if you have this on your OBS, but I set my stats up so that I can see how my computer's doing. And there's a difference between, frames missed due to rendering and frames missed due to encoding. If it's encoding, then it's your computer, and if it's rendering, then it's your connection, I believe. I'm gonna have that backwards. Charlie, it's not about you. Stop your crying. Sorry, my cat is having a meltdown. And so mine is, it's definitely due to my CPU usage. Like, my memory is absolutely, like, clocked out. And I have space. I have plenty of space. So it's definitely my RAM that is causing some of my issues. The other part of this is that I believe, and the tech support that I've spoken to believe, that I have a faulty motherboard. We don't know if it's faulty because it was faulty, or if it's faulty because of the chip that I have is one of the bad ones from the Raptor Lake thing, and it caused some damage. But my computer is eating power supplies. since I got this computer in December, I have gone through 3 power supplies. Good morning, Momo. Thank you for the trinket. It is eating power supplies. So I guess back to the RAM thing. I only have 1 stick. If I don't know if this is still true, but like when computers were like when people first started building computers for their like home personal use, you needed to have 2 sticks of RAM. And you have 2 sticks so that you have one that is a backup in case the other one fails. It's like a failsafe. I only have 1 stick. I don't know if that's still a thing. We've had lots of advancements in computers since then. But if it is, I need to get 2 sticks of RAM. But I also need more than 16 gigabytes because everything requires more. I was playing Final Fantasy last night, and like just playing Final Fantasy and having Discord open, my computer was having a meltdown. So until I can get some new RAM and a new motherboard and a new chip, these are the things that I need to get. We're going to be a little bit bare bones around here and playing some indie games, which is like not... Nobody is surprised by that. I really like indie games. I enjoy them. I won't be able to stream the like big games. Like I'm looking at maybe getting Oblivion, but I can't... There's no way I can reliably stream that right now. So we're not going to get Oblivion right now. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and... Wait, no, it's Remake, and then Rebirth. Those are going to have to wait just a little bit until I can get this sorted. How do I plan on getting that sorted? Well, I'm going to run a sale on my VGen. In the next couple of months, as soon as I get caught up with my behind things, I'm going to have a sale on my VGen. For things like my Stinger, which I will show off right now. We'll swap screens. So my Stinger, I made that. And I'm trying to figure out how to do the transparent ones. I just don't have a video program that'll do it for a video, like videos. I know you can do it with GIFs. I'm figuring it out. I'm learning. I did buckle down and pay for Adobe, so as much as that like pains me to say, ooh, I don't like Adobe, I'm mad about it, but I'm so mad. So that is the thing, is that as soon as I get caught up on my comms, starting soon, ending, and BRB screens, have y'all seen my stupid Be Right Back screen? I want to make a real one, but like my Be Right Back screen is my favorite thing. It's so dumb. Do you need to add a green screen? Is that literally it? Am I stupid? Here, I'm gonna share my Be Right Back screen because it's so dumb. I love it. Fucking Steam Elements shows up then. Like what I do here, here's me on the toilet. Yeah, it might be a lot of transparency. I gotta figure out how to do it though, and if I do it, if I can figure this shit out, which is like a big if, don't get me wrong. This is like a big if. If I can figure it out, then I'm gonna start offering things like stingers. Good morning, Momo. I'm gonna start selling things like my stinger. If you didn't catch it, because it is a very quick flash, the artwork on that is all based on there's like a Hatsune Miku video. I think it's Uno is the name of the song. And those are all poses from that, which made me laugh. So I wanted to draw Noxie in those. I saw that you did that. I appreciate it, Addie. Let me get your model first, and then we'll work on your stream pet. Although I may take the stream pet comms sooner. Stream pets are way easier to do than like regular models. Although this model here, which you are gonna get one like this, Addie. lost any work I had done on your model. So you're gonna get one of these. And I still think it's gonna be no. Yeah, you're gonna get one of these as so is Amara, actually, since we're talking about it. Amara's at the Run Fair today, but she's gonna get one of these as well, and Sai is also getting one. So as soon as I get through with those, I have to finish Dorky's comm, and like I am so upset because I lost all of those feathers. Every feather that I made, I lost them. My computer's just, my hard drive died. And like, to be fair, that was an old hard drive, and I'm sad about it, but absolutely, Sydney. You got it. I have your bat is almost done and ready for you to rig too. Your cat bat. So you can match my little kitty cat. But we'll match this too when we co-stream. I just need to get through my comms. I've been in that art slump. We're just chatting today, right? I've been in like a super bad art slump. And I'm gonna get real serious for a second and talk about something that that Be Right Back is just like it's like a prototype. I want to have like a real one where she's like sitting there and like checking her phone. That's what I'm gonna do. So this is actually this is an interesting thing to talk about. When I use my model, she is much more expressive and like mobile than when Sai was using her. And that it has to do with like settings, right? You have to set your settings up to match yourself. And like I see so many people and their VTubers are like super stiff and they're just like standing there. And I can't. I wiggle too much, man. And so Sai has limited mobility. He doesn't mind me talking about this. I know because he talks about it on his stream all the time. Sai has limited mobility. So we set these ones up on it's augmented physics, I guess. So that they're like really jiggly, really wiggly, and like she's super reactive, which I'm so happy about. Right? I don't sit still. But like really, these models are absolutely, even these like really simple ones, there's so much what you make them. And I wish more people understood that like the setup side of it. And if anybody ever wants help setting up their VTuber, I know that Cindy will help, I'll help, whatever. But you really got to customize it to your body and your movements. I see that. It really is modern day puppetry. These are really fun. These little models are super fun. They're pretty cute. Like I said, this is gonna go up on my these are gonna go up on my VGen as soon as I finish the backlog that I have. And they're gonna go up for 300 with rigging with 3 preset expressions and 2 outfits. Which I think is I think that's a pretty generous for like custom model art, 2 outfits and like really good rigging. So that's a pretty good deal we think we've worked out here. And they will include rigging by Sai. So you're sweet, Eddie. They will include rigging by Sai, and we're gonna split the profits on them. We're just gonna use my VGen because I don't know. I have a VGen that's active and verified. But there's some more things that we're gonna do. We want to do like actual starting soon screens and actual like they're gonna be 300 for these. I gotta brush up on some skills, but we're gonna start offering a bunch of more stuff. So that's how I plan to I'm gonna run a sale too on my VGen. Thank you. I'm gonna set up a sale on my VGen to kind of fund this, and I'll probably run like a streamathon or something and just say like, hey, this any profits that go from this are for to upgrade my computer and get it running again so that I can play games that like we all like. I've been in an art slump. I think that's like, y'all can tell I haven't drawn anything for a while. Like, not really. I've done little doodles here and there, but like nothing really like big. Bam. Spam detected. Good job, Sari. So I was doing better. I got to the point where I did my stinger. I was working on my comms again. Poor Frosta has been waiting for forever for his. And Dorky too. I feel so bad. I need to get this done, and I've just been in a really bad mental place. First, the computer troubles really got me down, man. That's really hard when it's something that's like just completely out of your control. It's really, really hard. And that had me in a really bad spot. Like, I don't dislike my art. I do like my art, but I was at a spot where I'm just like, I'm not doing anything that's like, it's not blowing me out of the water. I know you guys do. Everybody's been so understanding and so sweet. And Addie, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about the Grizz situation. I haven't addressed it at all, but I'm going to now. This is something that has affected me a lot. I'm certainly not a victim. But I haven't addressed it, and I think that it's, for me especially, seeing as how he was my first mod and like my biggest mod.
A new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome, Moonlit Wolf.
Moonlit Wolf, welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Sorry that you're joining in as I'm about to discuss something like super serious. But like, as you guys know, Grizz was here pretty much every stream. Welcome in. Thank you, Momo. And like, I knew Grizz. Thank you for the head pats.
Cheese. Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Oh, Sydney, thank you for the sub.
Butter. Spread it on the bread. Olive.
Take Bezos money. Thank you for the sub, Sydney. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the cheese. My cheese didn't hit me with cheese, though. What the hell? I know. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so Grizz was here. Thank you. Grizz was here pretty much from the beginning. He was my first channel, like, follower. He was my first channel subscriber. And, I brought him into the Twitch streaming community just by, like, thank you. When I said that I wanted, I keep telling this is like my origin story, but I have a friend who's a VTuber, and I was like, that's really fucking cool. And he's not like an anime VTuber. And I was like, that's cool. I want to do that. I could probably do that. And then I set out on this journey to like learn how to make models and how to do this. And I did. And Grizz was my friend from before, the before time. And he came on this journey with me. And then he used his position as my mod, which, like, I am not even a small fish in, like, I'm not a big fish in a small pond. I'm a small fish in like a puddle, right? Like, I'm a small fish in a small pond. But he still used like, oh, I know how to mod for her. I mod for her, so I know how to do it. Thank you, Momo. I mod for her. I know how to do it. Why is my tits not going off? I know why. Hold on. Wait, no, they should be going off. Why not working? Oh, no, it's not connected to Twitch. Hold on. Let me talk about this, actually, really serious thing first, and then I'll deal with that. So, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Thank you for the lurk. Yes. We absolutely, thank you. Thank you. And we absolutely support gardening too here. Whatever you need to do, all about it. I'll fix my tits in a minute. I gotta talk about this like serious thing. So I brought Grizz with me, and while I am not an influencer in any capacity, like I'm literally just here because I think it's fun. I don't have aspirations of this being a career. I don't have anything other than I like to do this. He used knowing me and modding for me as a way to get into smaller streamers' streams and be a mod, and he was very pushy about being a mod. And I remember, like, even just it must have been in January, honestly. He said something to someone that was it wasn't inappropriate in the way that, like, it wasn't a sexual inappropriate. It wasn't anything that would have tipped me off that anything crazy was going on. But it was inappropriate in a way that I talked to him and I was like, hey, you need to stop and you need to calm down. You can't just join people's streams and then demand to be mod. You need to get out of people's DMs and stop being parasocial, because you calling everybody bestie is setting you up for something weird. Like, it's not good, and it's gonna bite you, and I need you to, like, hear me on this because it's important. And I'm scared for you, dude. Like, your wife doesn't like this stuff. She doesn't like when you get parasocial with people. And every day there's, like, a new person that you're talking to. And you're modding for everybody new. And I've seen you in streams being like, give me mod, give me mod, give me mod. And that's just not cool. And my thought was that he didn't realize that it wasn't cool. Like, maybe he's awkward and maybe he doesn't understand. And I never thought for a minute that he would be doing the things that he was doing that we found out he was doing. I'm not going to talk about that too much, but he was very inappropriate with people in a way that his wife would not have approved of. Asking people for photos, things like that, like, and like I can't stress enough that, like, I know these people, it's not like just an online thing. I know them in life. And I never would have guessed, I never knew. He was never like that with me, and I expect that the reason for that is because I was very close to his wife. But I saw the things that he was doing. Thank you, guys. This is hard to talk about. She is hurting from what happened. And she has chosen to blame me for getting him into this sphere in Twitch, where he had access to these people who I think are younger, or are maybe a little more naive to the way that things work. And he took advantage of that, and he said he did some horrible things, and he used my community as a launching pad to prey on people who maybe didn't know better or who were vulnerable. And I will tell you, I'm absolutely disgusted by the things that I saw. The things that I saw were really awful in like researching this, and it ended up being just like the last thing that I messaged him was that I was willing to fight for you.
I need my coffee in the morning.
Thank you for redeeming your coffee. Thank you so much. I made her. I made my model, and she's rigged by Psychopomp. Thank you. Here, I can pull myself back here. I'm in my maid outfit because somebody redeemed maid time. I think Cindy did. There was no way that I could have known what was going on. And I do, here. I have my VGen there. These models, this particular model will be going up soon. I have a few more examples to make, and then they will be going up for, they will be going up on my VGen. I mean, if you listen to Blue Sky, there's a lot of people that do commissions. If you follow them back, they'll message you and tell you. Hi, Collie. Welcome in. Yeah. Sorry, we're talking about, like, that's exciting. You should. I think that everybody who wants to VTube absolutely should. I don't think that there is a, I don't think that you don't have to be an anime model to do this, right? Like, I'm a stupid little cartoon cat, and I love it. Let me put myself back. Come back down here. So, thank you. I have to get my other hair on this. So, okay. Technology issues.
Thanks for the treat, stupid.
Thank you. I'll fix my tits in a minute. That does throw things at me, but it's not connected to my TTS right, or to my Twitch right now. I mean, that's fair. Okay. So I guess what this comes down to is that, like, the last thing I sent to him was like, I would have fought for you. I would have fought for you. Yeah, back on topic. I just want to get it out of my system so I don't have to talk about it anymore. Jeez. I would have fought for him, and then I saw everything that he was doing, and it absolutely broke my heart. Thank you for the follow.
A new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome, baby compy.
Welcome. I would have fought for him. And in trying to fight for him, I dug up everything that I never wanted to see. And I am so sorry to everybody who got hurt. Because the AI reads things in a very silly way. I'm very sorry to everybody who got hurt because of him. I'm really sorry that I didn't see what was happening. Over the last couple of days, I've really been talking to some people about this, and the thing that has come up multiple times is that I couldn't have known because he was hiding it from me too. He was hiding it. Like, the lie is the biggest part of this, right? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I do have, I have coffee this morning, so we're drinking coffee. And for my new friends that have just joined, this is something that I used to do. Probably like once a month, we'll have a tea time where we just kind of sit down and chat. And if you wanna eat with somebody, I actually have breakfast sandwich here that I haven't eaten. If you want to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, have some water, and just kind of sit down and eat together. That is, I stream every Saturday and Sunday morning. And I do this tea time thing like once in a while. And I do that because I don't like to eat alone. And if you don't like to eat alone, then you can totally come and eat. I'm apologizing for what happened because I brought him into this VTubing space. What he did wasn't my fault. I didn't know. But I do tend to, and anybody who's in my communities, my Discord and things like that, you know that I tend to have my finger on the pulse here. And I know Yeah. I I tend to have my finger on the pulse here. And I tend to know what's happening in my community. I know who's a troublemaker. I know who's like a, I don't know, it's really fine. You're totally fine. So that this was happening under my nose makes me feel like, what did I do? Like, how did I not see this? Welcome to the Hollow. The Hollow is shared with my fellow cozy cryptids. We're not an official stream team or anything. We're just a group of friends that like to hang out and do things together, like play Repo. I do know who's the playful troll, Papa Bear. I do know. I like to be happy, and I like for my community to be happy. I'm doing a lot of the things that I do. Welcome in. We welcome all kinds of cryptids. I mean, so like when something happens in our community, like if somebody's doing something I don't like in my community, we have a talk about it. We have a conversation. And that's kind of how it goes. But I tend to have my finger on this, and I tend to know what's going on, so that this completely, absolutely blindsided me. And I mean, hit me like a truck. Right. I have been in a little bit of a spiral. Because how did I not realize this was happening in my space? How did I not know? And the answer is that when people lie, they are covering it up. It's like the monster talk. Oh, the mother talk. That's monster. Monsters on the brain. I am a mother. You guys will see that. I have a little warning that comes through. I am a mother, and I am an older VTuber. I don't want to talk about my age, but I am an older VTuber. I'm not in my 20s. I honestly, Kali, the last that I heard is that he is in therapy and he is seeking help. So I don't feel old. Actually, I do kind of feel old, but that's medical issues, so the last I heard, he is in therapy. He and his wife have blocked communication with me, which is like I'm having struggles with some of this because I knew them in real life, and they cut me out like that, so they cut me off. She has chosen to blame me for bringing him into this situation and like introducing him to these people and not warning her about the people that he was doing things with, which I didn't know. I didn't know until all of this came out. I had no idea. So she needs somebody to blame, and that's fair. She can grieve in her own way. I am sad to have lost that friendship. And for me, this whole thing, yeah. So for anybody that was like taken advantage by this, one of the things that I do think is important to say, and like it comes with knowledge. If you're some people can be polyamorous. I am not that way. That is not my thing. I am a one person kind of gal. But if you copy if you are in a relationship with someone who says that they are in a polyamorous relationship and they say that their partner says it's okay, demand to speak to that partner. Because whether or not they're involved with you, their emotions are now also a part of your life. And that is the advice that I have to people who are polyamorous. When you enter into a relationship with someone who is in a relationship with someone else, their emotions are now a part of your life, whether you like it or not. So you should have a relationship with them, whether or not you're in a romantic relationship with them. You should have some sort of relationship with them. And I'm not blaming anybody. Like, just make sure that you're aware of what you're getting into when you get into a relationship with someone. Communication in any relationship is like, it is so important. Communication makes and breaks. You can be absolutely the most in love with someone, think that they're the most beautiful person in the world. But if you don't know how to talk to them, that relationship is never going to work.
You want some chicken nuggies?
Chicken nuggies? Thank you. That is my advice to anybody who fell prey to this and was told that the wife gave consent, which I know that that is the case with everyone. If they were all told that the wife gave consent, talk to that partner. Talk to that partner. I'm glad that you guys are taking this well, because I have not. Okay, so this all came out the week that I was debuting this model, and I was faced with a choice of, do I talk about this on my debut, or do I hold it for a bit and then talk about it later? Because I did want to talk about it. I think it's important to not sweep shit under the rug. I'm not gonna make a fucking Google Doc though, like, just I'm not making a fucking Google Doc. I'm not gonna like sit here and expose his whole life and his wife and everything like that. But I am gonna say, be careful who you trust in your spaces. Because even someone that you've known for years.
Thanks for the treat, stupid.
Yeah, don't pull a fucking Cinder. I don't want to talk about that because I really don't tend to talk about drama, but like that one's really hard to fucking avoid. I've been crying for days, Addie, like, I understand. Be careful with who you trust in your spaces, because even people that you've known for years can surprise you. And trust your gut. In January, I knew something was wrong, and I talked to him, but the thing that he sent to someone was not it was inappropriate, but it wasn't inappropriate in a sexual way. He sent something to someone that was like, "My darling, I don't know how I get through the day without you. You're wonderful. Thank you for being positive." Which, doesn't sound terrible, but knowing that he said that to so many people, like, every day, and he would call everyone his best friend, and he was in everybody's DMs, and he was in everybody's streams every day, all the time, and I knew that his wife didn't like it. It was an inappropriate message to send to someone. It wasn't sexually inappropriate, but it was inappropriate. And that's when I had the conversation with him, and he was so angry with me. This was not public or anything, but Grizz and I had a really bad falling out over this, because I told him, your wife doesn't like this, and you need to stop. And he was angry. How dare you pull my wife into this? How dare you talk to me about this? It's none of your business what I do with my time. And he was right on all accounts. So the person that he sent it to wasn't necessarily uncomfortable, but their partner certainly was. And his partner would have been, had she seen it. And I regret not talking to her, but at that time, we had this big blowout fight. And I told him, like, you can't do this. You gotta calm down. I'm scared for you. The way that you talk to people is not okay. And I was also friends with his wife. Yeah. Good morning, Day. Thank you. I really do try. I really do try to make people happy. That is like the goal, right? I'm here having fun, but the goal is to, like, God, if I can just make one person smile If I can make you smile, that makes my fucking day. Everybody, the people that he hurt, the people that he hurt, I am so sorry for. Thank you for getting your trinket days in. I'm so sorry to the people that he hurt. I cannot, I can sympathize with what you're going through. We like McDonald's. Hello, Rabbit. Actually, now that Rabbit's here, I do have something like positive. I guess it's not positive that came out of this, but there are some things that Grizz used to do for me on my channel that I really need some help with. I'm gonna need a new mod that can be here on Saturdays and Sundays, at least for like the majority of the time, because I don't really need mods too much. Like, I'm small, right? I don't necessarily need mods too much, but like, it does make me feel a little better having someone there if I'm doing something where I can't like pay attention. Like, what if I'm just doing art? It doesn't matter. Like, I can. You want to be a mod city? Actually, I thought you were already a mod city. No, for real, small streamers. Okay, legitimately, you came in browsing the recommended. Thank you for doing that. I do that too. That's how I find small streamers that I want to watch. I look for models that are interesting. I look for people that are doing art. I love watching people do art. Y'all don't understand how much I love just to sit and lurk and watch people do art. No, we're not gonna push Cindy off of her streams. No. That's really sweet. But like, y'all browse the like recommended settings. Look for VTubers that are smaller that have like less than 10 viewers. Oh my god, you'll find some of the craziest, most talented people. It's absolutely insane. Yeah. And like I stream on Saturday and Sundays. I do not stream in like a prime spot. I stream on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing that you'll find with smaller streamers too, is that they can address their chat a little bit more. I know that Cindy. Thank you. Here, let me turn off my maid settings. Now that we're done with the serious talk, whatever. Grizz is no longer here. He's not coming back. He has been banned from everything, even if he tries to come back. I'm really sorry that anybody got hurt. I need a mod. Let me show off my model because it is very fun. Oh, thank you, Momsen. Thank you. Let me get back here. Let me turn off my main outfit. And let's turn off my cup. Wait, no. Turn off my cup. Here's my model. Here she is in all her candy-coated glory. Oh, no, I get that. I get that. I have friends in the UK. I have a friend in Scotland, actually. And he stays up until like 4 in the morning just to be able to chat with me sometimes. And that is like, yeah, I have steppy steps. I can step. Thank you, Rabbit. I appreciate that. Also, welcome in, Rabbit. She is like a little candy-coated pixie stick. I'll chat with you offline, Golly. We'll take a look, okay? Because I don't want to. I know that you're also spread thin and stretched out, so like I don't want to do that to anybody else. But here's my little girl in all her candy-coated glory. Somebody told me that she looks like she was made. Yes. What's up, Rabbit? Are you gonna play the fart noise? Oh, let me fix my tits real quick. Tits, by the way, is Twitch interactive throwing system. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what it is. Okay, so now so So now you should be able to throw things at me. Metal pipe doesn't do anything. There's my cheese.
Cheese.
Want some chicken
Oh my god, all the
nuggets?
chicken nuggets.
Butter. Spread it on the bread. Follow.
Thanks for the treat, stupid.
The okay, thanks for looting me. So when you loot me, you get the loot face. Thanks for the dicks. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the head pats, guys.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, it didn't do your only purse. I think that Blurp might be having some struggles though, so.
You want some chicken nuggies?
Nuggies, thank you for the chicken nuggies. More energy. Okay, let me go through my toggles here.
I'm in danger.
I have my sparkles, which are just standard. My hearts, which you guys have seen. These pop up.
Right, wife. Wife,
You only see-
wife, fight
these
back.
pop up when I get a
Wife.
follow or a sub.
Wife gone.
I'm glad you like it here. I have my little eyes that show up when you guys bonk me. Angie? Angie? I can cry. I probably should have put this on for like the last half hour. Yay, coffee! Thank you. I actually hate my laugh, but I'm glad that you like it. My little wave. Sai and I might rework this. Also, my rigging is done by Psychopomp VT. They are my rigger. They are my official rigger. I know, I always cry. I have my little coffee cup, which you guys have seen this morning. The liquid physics on this are so good. I love it so much. I have a sweater that works with all of my... Just in case somebody doesn't want me in the bodysuit on their stream, because sometimes people don't. Thank you for the lurk. Then my maid outfit, which you guys have seen. And then also, I really hope he works, because if he doesn't, he's going to make a liar out of me. Could you hear him? Please tell me you can hear him. I got him to work. I don't know how I did it. You didn't hear him? No! He worked even! Hold on. You little butthead. Why?
Pog Online Poggers.
What? There he goes. He's such a butt. He's such a...
Meow woos mammy I mean momo I mean mommy I mean madam.
Well, there he is. You can hear Casper now. I think that we are going to rig one where he's in my arms too. But for now, he's just up on my head. But Casper is my ghost cat. Casper is my ghost cat. He hangs out and he greets all the souls as they enter the hollow. So thank you for joining us. And I'm glad that he's decided to fucking work for once because he never does.
I just like to gaslight you, mother.
I know. Oh, his mouth was still there, but his body was not. That was creepy.
Want some chicken
Chicken nuggets. Have you guys missed throwing things at me? It hasn't worked for like weeks. So yeah, this is. Oh, we have ads starting. I think I'm gonna snooze those. Thank you for looting me. Oh, Greer.
Cheese. 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 Butter. Spread it on the bread. Follow.
Yeah. I can teach you. This is my favorite song, which is why it's a redeem. Her little steppies are so cute. Thank you for the love, guys. You guys are so sweet. When this was trending on TikTok, I watched it. Like any TikTok that came up, I know. The raccoons! That's my favorite thing, the raccoons! I watched every single one. It didn't matter what the video was. I love that song. I know, I need my own twerk emote. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out, but I gotta do it in a way that Twitch isn't gonna ban me. He does call me Queen Butthole. But that's okay, because Rabbit in my DMs is the poo-poo pee-pee man, so... No, it's fine. You got vibes. I could maybe use the kitty model for twerk. I guess if... Here, let's put on the kitty model. You guys ready? I don't remember how to do it, but it's here. There's the kitty model. Hello.
Queen Butthole.
Thanks. Casper does not come out with this model. I don't have him on here. Thank you. This is the kitty model that Sydney rigged for me. Isn't she great? I love her so much. So this is also my art, but Sydney rigged it. And she did such a great job. This is such a cute model. Sydney's getting one of these too. These are also going up on my VGen as soon as I have a couple of examples. Thank you for the lurk, Dazen. Thank you for hanging out. I'm not doing anything special today, guys. We're just eating and kind of chatting and having a good time. My breakfast sandwich is hard now. I let it get cold. But this is my kitty cat model, Cindy Mount. What the why are my head pads not working? Ayo? Ayo? I don't know who clipped that, but it's funny.
You want some chicken nuggies?
And if y'all want to see the old model, she broken. She doesn't, I don't even know if she's going to react to anything. But this was my original model. This is my original model. A new version of this is coming out soon. She will be big again. The chicken nuggets makes me laugh too. So she's broken. She doesn't really work. Her face is actually like broken. My eyebrows don't work. My eyes don't work. If you don't know, Cindy is my wife. Situat's there. She's my wife. We love each other. She's not my real wife. She's my internet wife. And then we'll just go through the last one too. This is one of my favorite models. I'll put her there. This was made by Cindy, completely. Situate made this for me, and it is one of my favorite things ever. I just have to get her set up correctly, and I haven't. I kind of am an old person laying out my grievances. Cindy sells these. Hold on. How do I shout you out, Cindy? Cindy sells these. Go see Cindy. Go talk to her. Go look at her because she is beautiful. She is wonderful. She is the sweetest person on the planet. She sells these on her VGen. They are criminally underpriced. We love Cindy. We stand Cindy. She made me this beautiful model, and it's all its glory. This is the best thing. This is the greatest model that I think I own. I treasure it. I love it so much. Oh, you fixed it? Okay. Good. I'm sure it's still a good deal because I know you. So these are, Cindy sells these for super cheap. I highly recommend getting them. They're so funny. They make me laugh every time. This model makes me smile in ways that I cannot describe. Cindy is beautiful. Go sub to Cindy. Go follow her for her art. Absolutely stunning. Addie and Greer, also, who are in my chat right now, are incredible artists. Please go follow them. They both have VGens. Calm them. Greer's prices are also low. Oh no, the ads! Oh no, ads! I just wanted to say thank you for stopping by on the chat because the ads have got me. Let me just let me be somewhat normal here. Greer, I'll fight you. That I got a comp from you and I love it so much. I am probably gonna actually get that printed on a mug just for me. I'm probably gonna get that printed on like my Tumblr just for me so that I can have a Tumblr with it on it because I love it so much. I'm proud of you. Good job, Rabbit. You did it. No, of the comm that Greer did for me. Did I show you, Sydney? It's so pretty. I gushed about it a lot because I think it's gorgeous. Probably not of the model itself. Of the art that Greer did me. Mm-hmm. Go Crom Greer. Calm Greer, calm Cindy. My comms are currently closed because I have a backlog, but They will be opening again soon. Because her art is beautiful and gorgeous and I want to lick it? Is that why you need it? I don't think she can see this. I don't think that Greer's sub. So nobody tell her that I want to lick her art. I can't believe that I missed Cindy's April Fool's Day sale. My community is back, it says. Thank you so much for sticking through the ads, everybody. I don't know where Greer is, but her art is lickable, and you should definitely calm her. I can't believe I missed it. Not that I wouldn't pay full price for a Cine piece. I will. No, you're fine. I was talking a lot about you, and I was like, she can't see this, so nobody tell her. Nobody tell her how much I want to, like, lick her art. Also, Greer is one of the funniest people to play games with. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Greer is fucking hilarious. I want to, like, ask, like, honestly, the repo collab I had for my anniversary, I want to see, like, I want to get all of those people back together again and just have a stupid good time, because I had so much fun. I hope everybody had fun, but I had so much fucking fun. Greer's looking to, like, go hide in a hole. She's like, don't say nice things about me. Get loved on, nerd. I play prop hunt in Fortnite sometimes. I really want to play Fortnite with some people, but again, my computer can't handle it. I think it might explode. But the way that I play Fortnite is not the way that people play Fortnite. I literally don't care if we make it to the end. The goal is to have as much fun as possible. We can play Fortnite and prop hunt in Fortnite, Cindy, if you want. It's free. That's the thing I like about Fortnite, is that it's fucking free. And then I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. That's because there's always dumb shit happening, Momo. If you play Fortnite with me, there is dumb shit happening all the time. Yo, why does the Epic Launcher do that? It sucks so much. Fucking... It's a resource suck. Yeah, it's a it's a steaming pile of pupukaka doo-doo feces. It is. It's such a fucking resource suck. Oh, are we pretending to be Aaron today, Rabbit? Is that what we're doing? No. Yeah, Epic is not my favorite. But I like playing Fortnite. It's really dumb. It's real dumb. It's real fun. That one from yesterday was your last one, right? I have to do... Oh, are you making PNG for people? Who are you making PNGs for? Can I be nosy? Who is it? Is it somebody I know? Of the big dick furries. Okay. I mean, go off, queen. I also have a big dick furry comm that I need to get done. I don't work on my not safe for work comms in public. Like, I don't stream them or anything. But I do them. I love that that's what got me a follow.
has just entered the hollow. Welcome Keeble for Dem 45 der.
I have to look up how to say your name because that... Keyblade Master. There we go. That's funny. The way that it started is so funny. If Greer starts streaming. I mean, that's fair. It's Keyblade Master. Thank you for the follow, Keyblade Master. The AI was very confused by your name. I tried to call Briar again, but she was full. And now I'm sad. I'm on her wait list. I'll get through this. I'll get through this difficult time. We try and calm our friends here. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. She's all full. I'll get through this difficult, trying time. Is it your fault, Addie? I feel like it might be. I don't have a game plan for today, guys. Like, I don't have anything planned. I'm not touching anything. I don't know anything. Hello, Almond. Hello, Rafi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're just talking. We're not doing anything special today. I'm eating a breakfast sandwich. Have some breakfast with me. Somebody else told me that they didn't get a live notification for me either. Haha. You saw my VJ. Does Twitch let it will because you're a mod, yeah. But you could just drop it in my DMs and my Discord's up on the other monitor so I could see. Yes, the noodle and the crow are here. You're somewhat alive? Did you fall? You were up really late last night. Did you get some rest? Delivery code demo? No, I trust Rabbit with links. 100%. Easy Delivery Co. is a relaxing driving game with strange secrets. Chill out, make deliveries, and get to know the mysterious residents of this scenic mountain town, all while earning below minimum wage. Play at your own pace, or play in split-screen race mode with up to 4 players. Okay. You know what we should play, and I've been thinking about this for a bit. We should play Supermarket Simulator. Good morning, Remy. Hello. Yeah, I hope that you got some sleep, Rev. You guys were up pretty late. I would love to play Supermarket Simulator with my friends. Because I need to play Supermarket IRL. Me too. Can you get my groceries too? I need, I can talk, I promise. It's free, and I think you can play with, like, up to 10 people or something. Yeah, Supermarket Together. I have Supermarket Simulator that I play on my own. I play that, like, as, like, a fun thing in my own time. Wait, I want to hear your customer service. Have y'all heard my customer service voice? I want to hear Cindy's. I want to hear Cindy's customer service voice. So my customer service voice, I learned very early on working in retail and in call centers and as a waitress that people tend to respond much better to me when I talk a little bit higher pitched and when I add an upward inflection at the end of my words, so I sound just a little bit dumb. So, welcome to the Hollow, everybody. How can I help you today? Can I help you find anything? Did you need anything? Absolutely, the key is to have people think that you're smarter than you. So I just go up a few octaves, and I end everything with kind of an upward inflection, and that makes people respond a little bit better to me. But what's funny is that the opposite is actually true. When I send people emails and things, I use a masculine version of my actual name so that people think I'm a man because they respond better to men in emails. That's shitty, but that's life. So I used to think I was soft-spoken, but now I think I'm a loud ass. Where's Rabbit? Rabbit, am I loud? Am I boisterous? Because I think that I might be. Dude, it happens all the time. I'll answer the phone and the people are like, oh. And I can either tell, like, either they go, you're not a man. Or they go, oh no, too many people say, what did you say? I'm sorry, Eddie, that sucks. Yeah, people either go, oh, and I can tell that they're very surprised that I'm a woman, or they will outright say, oh, you're not a man, or oh, you're a woman. My email voice? My email... I'm not a loudmouth. You're a loudmouth. I think that in the last several years, I've really come out of my shell and been a little more open to being, that just caught me, like, biting my tongue because I was trying to, like, think and my model just got me doing it. Yeah, if I join servers for things, I tend to let people think I'm a man. Because it's easier. It's easier to deal with. It's easier to just let people assume. And I don't necessarily care. It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really bother me. I was looking at Supermarket Together. I forgot about it. Yeah, Supermarket Together is free. We could totally get Supermarket Together and I'll just play a dumb game. That's true. And when I'm loud, I'm like super obnoxious. What's the cool pack for Supermarket Together? What does it give you? What does it give you? Gives you heads. I love your laugh, Greer. It is cosmetics, yeah. Yes, Rabbit, go ahead and complain about me. Okay, go ahead. Complain. What? Why were they talking about fruit flies laying eggs while you guys were watching? What? You guys were watching anime. Why were they doing that? I love listening to you guys play Repo, by the way. Oh, the Ratman. Yeah. Wait, we have 2 Ratman. Okay. I want to play Repo, but I don't want to just sit here and play Repo constantly. Like, I don't want that to be the only thing that I play on my channel. So...
A new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome, Moms and Hast.
No, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Momsen. That's our goal. We made a goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. We met a goal. I haven't met a goal in forever. We're doing better, though. Thank you for just, like, hanging out and chatting with me, by the way. I'm sure that this is, like, not the most entertaining stream, but, like, sometimes I just need this. Sometimes I just need to sit down and chat and drink my tea. I would really like to play Gartic Phone with everybody. You're so sweet, Cindy. I would really like to play Gartic Phone with everybody. I think that game is really fun. It's like really stupid, but it's really fun. I'm always wiggling. I can't sit still. I'm always wiggling. I don't remember what I was saying. I want to play Gartic Phone. I want to have another... I want to try another Jackbox night where we just play. So you can do several different modes for Gartic Phone. There's animation, but there's also one where everybody gets the same... So one person gets a prompt, and then you send it to the next person, and they have to try and guess what your prompt was from the picture. And, like, you do that 3 times, and it's always very funny. Mm-hmm. A yapologist. I want to play that with people. It's really fun. Um, there's also the animation one where everybody does a frame. Mm-hmm. And it's catching me chewing, but it's just giving me the puffy cheeks. Telephone, but drawing, yeah. There's a bunch of other modes too. There's just a whiteboard mode. There's like a free mode. Cheek puff is generally used for like angry, like but I have a hard time making my face look angry, so thank you for the pet pats. I have a hard time making my face look angry, so. Gardephone is really fun. It's really stupid. You don't like my head pat hand? Gardephone always gets super stupid. Whenever I played it, it has immediately gone into like the most not safe for work territory every fucking time. Or it devolves into poop jokes. Like, there is no in between. It's always like, who fucking drew Sonic with a giant dick? Why did this happen? What the fuck was your prompt? Or why is there just a literal pile of shit on this? Though also, to be fair, absolutely 100%. The Jackbox that I have is the one where you can design a t-shirt. I don't have a bunch of the Jackboxes. I only have this one. It's the one where you can design a t-shirt, and like that also always turns lewd immediately. Like, I'm scared to ask people to play it on stream because like immediately it gets really bad. I love that one though, and I love the mascot one. That one, those are my two favorites. They just immediately go for like the worst possible thing they could. I'm still processing the term yapologist. I think when I was growing up, the term yap was like not a good thing. I think it was like a, oh yeah, they're yapping, and it was like gossiping. Or I associate it with like dogs. I saw someone with a barking emote the other day though, and I really want to make one. I just like to talk sometimes. Sometimes like I was actually talking to people about this the other day because I hate listening to myself. I hate scrubbing my streams. I hate it. I hate it. I hate listening to myself talk. I can never tell if I'm doing something funny or if I've said something funny or if I'm just like yaponomics, yes. Scrubbing my streams is like the worst thing. But the hardest part about this is that I don't know if I'm funny because I don't think I'm funny. I've gotten used to my voice. I do talk about this a lot, but I think my voice is annoying. My voice is super annoying. And I know this, but I'm used to it. You guys are so funny. Um, when in my WoW rating days, I had someone tell me to shut up because I sounded like an actual squeak toy. Then that shit has stuck with me for years. I haven't rated in WoW in years. And that shit has stuck with me for that long. But I also used to get made fun of for my laugh in high school. Because I do have a really loud laugh. So I remember getting made fun of on the bus, actually, from my laugh in high school. So to hear people tell me now that they like it kind of makes me smile. Because, like, fuck you, popular girls that made fun of me for my laugh. I want a frittata. It's hard, right? And thank you. Thank you for saying I have a pretty voice. Appreciate it. So you need to set up a limiter then. That'll fix it. So the reason for that, Dazen, I actually looked this up the other day talking to somebody about it, is because when we hear our voices in our own head, we're hearing it through bone conductivity. So it's much lower, it's more resonant. And when we hear it played back, what we're hearing is air conductivity. So that's why it sounds higher. But the way that the air conductivity is how everybody else hears it, which is why it like sounds weird. It's the same thing as like when you look in a mirror, you actually don't see yourself the way that everybody else sees you. And that is a weird thing to like process. That's a weird thing to process. I don't think you sound nasally. Yum. I don't think you sound nasally, Bubba Bear. Not at all. It's also, so this is also true of like anything too. The things that we are the most insecure about are definitely the things that other people don't care about. Like, I may think that my voice is annoying or that my laugh is really loud. But I know that when I'm in a call with, like, let's say Revy and Omen, right? I know that they're not paying attention to my hang-ups. Oh, it's really sweet. That's because you got a fat ass and it draws all the monsters to us in fucking Repo. But I know that also, like, there's things that Revy's worried about when she's on call with me. And I don't notice them, but I know that she does. Same thing with Omen, right? I know that there's things that you're worried about. But I don't notice that because I'm too busy worried about my own fucking voice. All I see is that I'm hanging out with my friends. And that is like something that I have talked to myself about a lot. I gotta remind myself that a lot. That like, if I was truly annoying somebody, I feel like they would maybe respect me enough to tell me. I hope that they would. I just did my customer service voice. I just did it on stream, Rabbit. Where the fuck were you? Not paying attention. You're not an annoying bitch. Can I work it?
I'm gonna be a boxing blueberry.
Thank you for doing your modly duties, Rabbit. I appreciate it. I did my customer service voice. I just go up a few octaves when I do it. Thank you, Polly. My customer service voice is just a little bit higher and a little bit dumber sounding. That's my customer service. Like, hello, welcome to the Hollow. How can I help you? Can can I tell you guys the funniest thing? And I think this is still true. And I'm gonna laugh at this because I also have a lisp that I like trained myself out of. But if you call the San Francisco Zoo, there is a woman who sounds absolutely beautiful and stunning on their it's like their auto system, like their auto direct system, where it's like press 1, press 2, press 3. But this poor woman has a lisp, and it is my favorite thing that I have ever called, because she goes, "Thank you for calling the San Francisco Zoo," and it is my favorite fucking thing. It is my favorite fucking thing. It is cruel that it's called a lisp, because I, like, even to this day, I can't say it without this happening, this. Yeah. Thank you for calling the San Francisco Zoo. And I laugh at that because I had a lisp that I went to vocal coaching to get out of. Thank you for the look, Momo. But it's very funny and I like it. So like just and I'm sure that woman is probably self-conscious about her lisp. But when I call that line, which I don't anymore because I don't live there, but I used to. Like that brought me so much joy and so much. It still to this day would, like, if I were to call that right now and hear it, it brings me so much joy to hear her beautiful voice with this thing that, like, she's probably pretty self-conscious about. At least I would think so. Do it right now. No, I'm not gonna call the San Francisco Zoo on stream. But yeah, that's something that I try to remember, is that as annoying as I think my voice is, everybody's worried about their own shit. They probably aren't even looking at me. They're probably not listening. And that's the same with people who have, like, scars and shit, right? Like, a point thing to call the San Francisco Zoo? Somebody suggested that I should put, like, voice redeems, like, I'll talk in this voice if you do a point redeem, but, like, it's so hard to do that on the spot. Like, it's so hard to just shift into that, because bitch, I ain't no fucking voice actor. Soft Noxy voice? What's the soft Noxy voice? What is that? ASMR Noxy. The only thing I can think of is those stupid videos. Oh man. ASMR getting hit by a bus. I don't have an ASMR mic. That's the other thing. My microphone has recently decided that it's gonna go in and out. I don't know what it's doing. So I may need to buy a new mic. This one's lasted me for a while, so it might be time to upgrade, but I don't know. That's all I can think about. Cackle Chipotle used to be a meme here. Like a redeem, where you could, redeem Cackle Chipotle, and I would do the Cackle Chipotle thing. It's doing its best. It's trying, man. I used to do the Cackle Chipotle. There's an Uwu redeem now, and it's me doing Uwu. You can redeem it right now. That's sweet, Open. I just don't know what's wrong with this mic. I don't know why it's like going in, if it's just aged. I don't know. I know that they don't make it anymore because I went to look at replacing it and it's not on the store anymore. They have like an upgraded version that's actually cheaper than what I paid for this mic. So I may get it. I don't know. Again, that's the thing for when I open the comms for starting soon screens, pets, things like that. When I open up my comms again, we're gonna do a probably like a flash sale where I'm gonna see if I can raise money by doing comms and like streaming while we do it. We'll figure it out. Crab Rave. I can't believe I didn't think about putting a green screen as like transparency. I feel really stupid. Really dumb for like not thinking about that. Hell yeah. We danced to the Crab Rave, the Whopper song too. We danced to them. I had to put those as like really high, like I had to put those as like high cost redeems because people were redeeming them constantly. Particularly while we were playing like Phasmophobia. And I was dying all the time.
Number 15. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that. It also pull a big, yeah, Whopper, any Whopper, my way, Whopper, my way. Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day.
What's your idea for a redeem, Rabbit?
A new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome, make it underscore rain underscore.
Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Make it
A
rain.
new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome, Icy Quilt.
Icy Quilt and make it big. Welcome in.
A new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome, make it bay underscore.
Welcome in. Welcome in. When are we getting model Noxy throwing ass? Maybe with the big model. Maybe with the big model. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in, everybody. We're just yapping. We're not doing anything special today. We're just yapping. Welcome in, new friends. Hello, hello. Welcome in. My name is Noxy Purr, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a cat today. I'm a catchy. I don't know. I had this speech memorized, and now I don't have it anymore. I'm sorry. Welcome in, friends. We're just yapping. We're having a good time. We're having tea time. Thank you. It's going all right. We're having a little chat this morning, having some coffee. If you've got coffee or tea, pull up. We do this. We're going to do this like once a month. We used to do it pretty regularly. Where we just kind of sit down and have breakfast together and chat. That's what we're doing today. Just chatting about life, chatting about things, chatting about the model. I love my little hearts. This, I love it. I think it's so cute. I think Sai did a good job on these. They're really cute, and they wiggle around with me. And yeah, we're just having a time. We're dancing to some redeems. We got some music going. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I didn't have a game plan for today, and I don't have a game plan for today. I was just gonna chat for a little bit. We're gonna yip yap at each other for a little bit, and then I'm sorry, I don't want to listen to your 30-minute song. You're having a bad morning because I don't want to listen to your 30-minute song, Rabbit.
A new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome Perry _ the _ platypus.
Barry the platypus. Welcome in. Welcome in. Where are you guys coming from? Not that I'm complaining. It's always nice to have new friends. Such is the plight of the rabbit. Any big plans? Okay, so I can talk. I promise. The backyard. All right. Stream-wise, okay, so here's the thing. I talked about this earlier, but I'll recap real quick. If I can recap at all. Okay. They're not yours. They're not your wayward children, Dazen. Okay. I am struggling right now with my memory. So I have 16 gigs of RAM. But I only have one stick. You've got a song for me? Okay. Drop it in my DMs and I'll listen to it later. Well, welcome in, Perry. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're just yapping and chatting this morning, having some coffee. Big plans for stream, though. I only have one stick of RAM. And I think that that's a part of the problem that I've been having. I know that yesterday I was running Final Fantasy and Discord, and my computer thought it was going to explode. It was having some struggles. We were at like 90% memory usage. So, I need to get some more RAM, and I should get 2 sticks of RAM, which I guess you have to buy them together. You can't just buy like another single stick of RAM. I don't understand why this is. Yeah, the computer said, ah! I don't know why you can't just buy another stick of RAM and put it in there, but I guess you have to buy them in pairs and use them that way. So, that is what I'm going to be hopefully doing soon. That's what I was talking about with opening up comms on VGen. I'm gonna run like a flash sale in a stream around that, where I am gonna sell some, my CPU? Like my motherboard? That's the other part of this. Is I have to get a new motherboard and processor. Now, we think that what has happened is that my motherboard is damaged. Because, it's an Intel processor. It's one of the bad ones. It's one of the bad ones. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. Okay, I don't know shit about computers. I know nothing. So, let me back up here. I have to get a new processor because I have one of the bad ones, the Intel ones. And I need to get a new motherboard because what the IT person that I spoke to at the place where they built my computer, what they think has happened is that my chip has damaged my motherboard. And that is why I'm eating power supplies. I got this computer in December and I've gone through 3 power supplies since then. So we think that it's a bad motherboard. So my plan is to run like a subathon or a something. It is under warranty, but they'll only replace it with the same bad chip. So that doesn't help me. Because I have one of those chips that are part of the Raptor Lake Intel bad process thing where they're overclocking. So they'll only replace it with the same one, but they all have the issue. I have no idea what's happening. I have figured out OBS by, like, bumbling through it, and, like, only yesterday did I learn that I could hide audio sources that I didn't need to mess with. So, only yesterday did I learn that, and, I've been doing this for a couple years now, so... You can do that. Yes, you can. I don't use slobs because it's a resource suck. I know that some people really like it because a lot of stuff is integrated into it. But I use regular OBS because it's less intensive on my system. You did it on accident. Oh no, Omen's gonna fucking lecture people about their audio stuff. I should let Omen just figure out my audio stuff for me, honestly. Oh my god.
A new soul has just entered the hollow. Welcome mint condition 777.
Welcome mint condition 777. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Omen is an audio person. Let me shout out Omen. Omen made the music for my for all of my my idle screens, actually. You should go and check out Omen. Omen did There you go, Omen. Cindy's asking for help. Also, Greer. Have fun at your Mother's Day lunch. Is it Mother's Day? Okay. Like, wait. Thank you for stopping by, Greer. It's always wonderful to see you. And oh, that's fun. I would really love to collab with you again soon. I will be reaching out because I had such a great time playing Repo with you. We can help each other. You're so sweet. Have fun at your lunch. I appreciate you. Omen makes music. If you need music, you should talk to Omen and maybe pester him to make comms like I do constantly. Make comms, Omen, so that we can buy music from you.
Thanks for the treat, stupid.
Wow, thank you for the treats. Croman is the best burb. Don't listen to him when he says bad stuff about himself because it's not true. It's not true. He's a good friend, he's a good burb, and he makes good music. He made some of my music and I love it. Get loved on, nerd. Get fucking supported. I love you. This is a threat. I don't blame you, Omen. I am also no thoughts head empty, so like we got this. I just saw the song you sent me. You pick violence? I also woke up and chose violence today. Your little burb knife don't scare me. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no things. Daddy loves it. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about that. So yeah, I never talked about my stream plans. I got distracted again. This is ADHD in action, just in case you guys were curious. I got distracted. Okay. So until I update my computer, you have to hold a crow. I'm gonna hold a crow. The most I've ever done is we had a bat in my store when I worked for Hot Topic, which is very funny. He was not meant to be there, and I had to like swoop him into a shoebox, and then the animal control people were like, "Did it bite you? Did it touch you? Wash your hands." It was just a scared little bat that had flown in because it was daylight and he didn't have any place to go. I was a store manager for Hot Topic. Thank you for the lurk, Papa Bear. Have fun at the store. No, I was a store manager for Hot Topic, which, if you guys have, anybody who's seen me in my real life, that's not shocking to anybody. They carry rabies. They carry rabies, so that's why. But he was fine. He was just a little scared guy. He wasn't rabid or anything. No, I don't have rabies. They carry other stuff too. I don't know. I just know that they were very concerned about rabies because if you ever see a bat on the ground, it's bad. You shouldn't approach it because it definitely has rabies. But he wasn't on the ground. He was up in he flew in and he flew up into we have these like velvet curtains in the back that were like up on the like the ceiling. What is it called? The ceiling. Yeah, like up on the ceiling. They came down from the ceiling. It takes a lot of shots. And I know that because my idiot brother picked up a squirrel and had to get rabies shots because he's an idiot. And he had to get a bunch of rabies shots because he got bit by a squirrel. And they weren't sure if it was rabbit or not, but just in case, they give you the rabies shots, just in case, because once it progresses, you're pretty fucked. The bat flew in and was like up on our curtain, up in the he was like up on the ceiling. I keep reaching up like you could see that. You can't. He was like way up on the ceiling. Yeah, the shots are not great. He was just like way up on the ceiling. So we had to get him down and all the girls were super scared of him. And I'm like, he's just a little bat. He's just a little baby. So I got up there and I like shuffled him into a shoebox and called animal control so that they could come get him. And they were like, don't touch the bat. And I hadn't really touched the bat. I had just kind of like pushed him into a shoebox. So it was fine. I was fine. I just had to wash my hands. It was good. But we were fine. Nobody had rabies or anything. He's just a little guy. He was just a little baby. I'm not really scared of, okay, so I am scared of animals. I'm scared of one animal in particular. I don't really mess with wild animals too much just because I know that you shouldn't mess with them. But like, I like snakes. I like spiders. I like those kind of things. I like bats. I am terrified of bears. Like, legitimately actually terrified of bears. I'm gonna snooze the ads because I don't think we're gonna be going too much longer here. I'm legitimately actually terrified of bears. Like, I don't like to look at them. They kind of freak me out. Cartoon bears are fine. Everybody knows about my Halcyon obsession. We're not going to talk about it. We just know that it's there. We know it happened. We know that I chose the bear. But I am legitimately scared of bears and like not, but not like bats or mice or like rodents or anything. Like, they don't bother me. None of that stuff bothers me. I'm not like freaked out about, oh my god, there's a spider, or like, oh, snakes are slimy. It's a different kind of bear. But I am legitimately scared of bears. And like tigers, like people who keep tigers, I think that they are, like people who keep tigers in like their backyard. I legitimately, like, and no offense, I guess, if you have a tiger in your house, but like that is, the people who do that are legitimately stupid. That is a creature that wants to eat you. It wants to, it doesn't want to, it's like designed to. And if you put yourself in that position, Like, legitimately very stupid. Tiger King was like really big a few years ago. I guess it was 2020 that was really big. Like, people were all about Tiger King and like, oh, it's such a great show, and like, yeah, all these tigers. Those tigers eat people. They eat people. They ate one of his handler's arms, like just ripped it off. It's like, some people keep them in like their bathtub. Thank you for the head pet, Zinni. Keeping a tiger in your house. I legitimately knew somebody who had an alligator that he kept in his bathtub, which first of all is very cruel to the animal. But second of all, that's a fucking alligator in your house. That's gonna eat you. You can't just let it live in your bathtub. It's gonna eat you. I think about that guy sometimes. I hope he's okay. I didn't keep in touch. I don't have any desire to, but like, man, don't get eaten by an alligator. Don't do something dumb. It's gonna get you eaten by an alligator. Yeah. Like, it's incredibly cruel to the alligators, but like, also, don't keep an alligator in your fucking bathtub. Are you kidding me? I still haven't talked about my fucking streaming plans. Okay, streaming plans. I have to replace these parts of my computer. I cannot handle, my computer cannot handle playing, like, intensive games right now. I really would like to play Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. I was gifted them by a very kind subscriber. And I would like to play them, but I am terrified that if I do, my computer is going to actually explode. I could do it if I turned off all my VTuber stuff and just was streaming the game, which is an option, and maybe I'll talk to chat about that, like, in the Discord. But for right now, we might just be playing some indie games. We might be playing a lot of Supermarket together. We might be playing a lot of Repo. Rem and I want to play Baldur's Gate again soon, but I genuinely don't think that my computer can handle it and streaming. So I need to get some more, RAM, and I need to get my motherboard and processor. So just be aware that, like, I'll probably be working on some art stuff too on stream, but for the most part, we're going to be playing some indie games and art and things like that. I got to figure out my desk situation for when I do art, because long story short on this, I now have a recliner that I sit in for my streaming. And the reason for that is because I have some health issues and I need to elevate my leg. I'm not doing it right now, but there will be times when I have to. So with my desk setup, this now becomes an interesting, like, shuffle in and out every day. And it's pretty comfy. It is very comfy. But this becomes now a shuffle in and out every day, and my tablet is set kind of at an angle. It is not, like, right in front of me, although I think that I probably could find a way to set that up. I just need to get, like, a keyboard tray, maybe, to put under my desk. Man, Cindy, I got this recliner for, I think it was $300. And I like it a lot because it has a couple of different modes that I can lay all the way back in. It's really nice. But it also has a mode where I can push it forward and kind of force myself to stand with it supporting me. And that has been the best position I found to work in. Is to, like, this, like, half standing with support kind of thing. And that's been the best for my back. Attach it to the recliner. The problem with my tablet, and it's not, I love my tablet, it's a good tablet, it's wonderful, as an XP Pen tablet, I sing their praises. Spend money on an XP Pen, do not get a Wacom or a, don't get one of the more expensive ones. They're not worth it, especially if you're just starting out, or if you're just a hobbyist. I absolutely say get an XP Pen, and especially if you're going for a screen one. They're wonderful, they work the same, they're perfect, they're beautiful, I love it. I use that for all of my art as my XP Pen tablet or my iPad, which my iPad is running out of. My iPad is hitting the end of its lifespan. It's from 2011. So my iPad's hitting the end of its lifespan. I might have to replace that here soon too, which is daunting and scary and upsetting. Ancient tech. Chromebook? I mean, whatever art program goes on there, because if a Chromebook is a touchscreen anyway, right? So you can just get a pen for that, I'm pretty sure. All right, before the ads come, I think that we're going to wrap here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing tomorrow. Like, chat with me in the Discord if you want to do something. If you guys want to collab on something, if you want to do a game, you want to play Supermarket together, Repo or something, hit me up. Otherwise, I'm going to maybe play, like, normal fishing or something. So before the ads come, we're gonna go raid Momo. It's definitely a Momo raid time. Pray to the machine spirits. Pray to the machine spirits. I'm gonna get my upgrades in, and then we're gonna do some more like high-end games. But for now, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna go raid Momo, who I think is, I don't know what Momo's playing. But we're gonna go raid Momo, and we're gonna send her love and kisses. When you get there, I need you guys to all tell her that she needs to have a good day, or else that this is a threat. So when you get there, tell her this is a threat. She's shouting me out as I'm getting ready to raid. Everybody, thank you so much. I had a wonderful morning chatting. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me vent about the Grizz situation. Thank you for sharing coffee with me. Thank you for sharing your morning with me. I love you all, and have a good day. That's a threat. Go see Momo.